Hey guys, it's thewalkingdead here, and today inside of this Monster Legends Leaks video, we have a bunch of new designs as well as like 5 new movesets. So yeah, there's a lot of stuff in this video, so let's just go ahead and get right into it. Alright, so the first new design is going to be Megaton right here, and he does actually have a pretty cool design. I do like the design quite a bit. I feel like it would be cooler if it had a different color palette, if it wasn't like pink. But yeah, still, it looks pretty cool. And then we also have Mikoni right here, and he looks pretty cool as well. I like how he's a long neck. And yeah, it's just an all-around really cool monster. Really great design. Then we have some traits right here for Parspero the Great, which is going to have immune to fear, anticipation, and area sandstorm, which is kind of bad, honestly. I guess anticipation is pretty good. And then we have Megaton right here, which is going to have immune to control, hardened, tough, dragon hater, and area magic weakness, which is pretty good. There's some really good ones out of that, like immune to control. Area magic weakness will be nice. It'll help him do even more damage, and dragon hater will help him do even more damage if they have dragons. And of course, tough is great. And then we have the checklist, and you can see where all the monsters are going to be from. We almost have all of them. We just don't have the Tails Challenge or the Creator monster. And now let's just go ahead and get into all of these movesets. So the first one is Daryl. It's going to be a metal attack with guard down hater and self-pierce skills, which is great. And yeah, these are all of his moves. We're just gonna go on down to the good ones. So he can apply pierce to himself and deal heavy metal damage. And it looks like it applies pierce first, which is very great. And then it can also remove all positive status effects from one enemy and deal heavy metal damage. So that is going to be amazing. And he has another heavy metal damage with quicksand and major damage reduction, which is really, really great. And yeah, he has a lot of really great moves. He's just going to be a very, very good monster. But does he have an AoE? That's what I'm wondering. I'm gonna look around through all of his moves. It doesn't look like he has any AoEs, which is going to be kind of meh, but he has some very, very good moves still. So yeah, definitely try to get this monster. He seems very good. And we have his trait right here too. He has undead hater, immune to fear, and hardened. And then he's going to have guard down hater. He's going to have dark protection, self double healing, and self pierce. So those are some amazing traits. Very, very good. And then we have Mikoni, which is going to be a fire nature extra turn attacker with dodge area, bleed, and burn, and damage boost skills. So that already sounds very great. So let's go ahead and get into the moves. So heavy physical damage with double damage and an extra turn is an amazing move. That's just an all-around really, really great move. This one has a moderate damage AoE, which is very nice, with burn and bleed. He also has a heavy nature damage with evasion to himself, which is great. He's got another moderate extra turn, which is really good, and another moderate extra turn with bleed. Oh, and this one had burn, which is pretty great. He's got another moderate AoE with burn. Yeah, just an all-around really great monster as well. This one's going to be very, very good. And we also have its trait. So it's going to have rank 1 area dodge, which is amazing. It also has immune to daze, self cooldown protection, and area bleed. So yeah, all around pretty great monster. And we got another one. We got Maggie, which is going to be a nature earth support with immune to control, immune to torture, and trait disable. So this one can activate all cooldowns, which is pretty great, but it is only to one monster, and it can also apply shock and life regen to all allies. Well, the shock is to an enemy, but the life regen is to all allies, which is a pretty great move. Then it can also remove all negative status effects. It can also heal by 50%, and it can apply a random positive effect to all allies. So that is going to be a very, very great move as well. It also has another remove all positive status effects from one enemy and apply evasion to all allies, which is great. It also has some disabled trait moves, which can give extra turns as well, which is really great. It also has an AoE NER, which is amazing, with torture immunity and control immunity. So yeah, this monster is amazing as well. Really amazing. Really, really great. And we also have its evolving trait right here. So it has torture immunity, which is great, immune to fear, hardened, and undead hater, immune to control, area damage reduction, and area evasion, which is really amazing. And then we have Rick right here, which is going to be a light attacker with precision and damage boost skills, which does not sound nearly as good as the last two, but I guess we can go and look at his moves. Well, he has a 50% chance to instantly defeat an enemy, which can be good if you get lucky, of course. And he's got a moderate light damage, which applies block shields to one enemy and does moderate light damage to all enemies, so that is very great. And he also has applies precision and double damage to all allies, which is a very good move. And then he also has another double damage to all allies, which does heavy light damage, which is very good. It's got an AoE with precision, which is great. Yeah, just an all-around really great support. This will definitely help you do tons of damage. And we also have his traits right here. So he's got Undead Hater, Immune to Fear, and Harden, which all of the last ones have had. He's also got Immune to Control, which is amazing. Immune to Sudden Death, which actually isn't good. He's got Area Stamina Regen and Area Damage Boost, so that is very good. Definitely worth getting. I feel like all of these are worth getting. They've all been super good so far. Oh, and we've also got another evolving trait for the monster we're about to look at, which actually is Megaton, which is amazing. And it has Mountain, which is really, really great. Anton and the usual Ring Zero. So yeah, another great evolving trait. Now we can go ahead and check if the monster is any good. So it has a Megaton to itself if you don't get it up a high enough rank, and that also does a life shield at 100%, which is very great. It has heavy dark damage with Mega Stun, which is amazing. It has 50% damage protection and Megaton, and it also has an AoE stun and Nightmares, which gives 50% protection to itself. So that is really, really great. And it also has a 66% life shield, which is really weird, but it's definitely good. And another Megaton move. So yeah, this monster is amazing as well. All of these monsters that are going to be inside of the Walking Dead crossover are really, really great. So try to get as many as possible because they all seem like they're going to be meta. They all seem that they are very, very good. And yeah, that is going to be it for this video. Let me know down in the comments which one you think is the best. I honestly can't choose. Maybe the Megaton one just because it has Megaton, but some of the attackers up here are really amazing. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Over to like, share, and subscribe. Goodbye.